one, so a lot of you are looking forward to seeing the new unit. Selena, she's out now. You guys were saying she kind of has the Valkyrie vibes. Awesome looking unit. I don't know why, for some reason, she's reminding me of Mega Man X. Maybe it's that blue light. But yeah, I did manage to get her. Also, one copy of her Astral gear, so I'll translate all of those things for you guys. But first, let's just take a look at her introduction. Just gonna go ahead and skip all that. Okay, I like how they introduce the skills one by one to us. So the first one here. Can't actually remember the skills we went over earlier this week. But let's just see what happens here. Okay, so there's the first wave of her attack, and then the second turn she's gonna release the second wave. So it's just like the demo video as well. Same enemies. There she releases the second wave. Next skill is going to be, it's an instant. I think it gives you, what is that, 100% physical shields? For alliance units as well, you get movement up, speed up, attack up. Not sure if that's a cooldown for all skills or something. Nice that it's an instant as well. I love instant support skills. So what did we do there? Yeah, we've given those buffs. Speed up, move up, attack up. And what? Wow. Are you kidding me? 100% physical shield. Is that for real? Is this like 5 stars or something? So does that mean she's not even gonna need Farlene or someone else? By the way, I'm gonna try and go live later today. Keep an eye out, and we're gonna look at Selena a bit more closely in some battles as well. Maybe bring Farlene and some other units to just test her out. Right, I think this is the decision skill one. So the first one, they're all instants. I think this one allows her to unleash her attacks immediately without having the preparation phase. Here's her full moon strike, which is like Gloria's one. 60% AoE damage. You gain attack up to, crit up to, and I think that's shield regeneration too. And some other things I can't read. Go one. Another attack there. Not sure why the shields disappeared, that 100% shields we gave. We'll check the skills out later. Yeah, if I remember the demo correctly, we're gonna see that, yeah, the meteor strike skills. This is hers, that's sort of like a... it's a lot of range. You snipe all the enemies in there. And so, yeah, let's just unleash this one. They restore energy as well. It's cool. These guys are union units. I think they're talking about her second decision skill. Well, this is the third one. So again, we can get those max shields. I think this skill allows it to unleash multiples of this attack. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. And she's going in the preparation phase again. And she unleashes it again. Still unleashing them. That's like 4 hits. That looks sweet. Alright. So yeah, let me just translate all of her traits and skills for you guys. Just a quick look at her Selena. She does definitely have those lightning vibes. She does definitely look like lightning a little bit. If you take a look at lightning. I mean, lightning is still the GOAT. She has the best, one of the best art designs in the game. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. Physical damage considered as magical damage. When you have a shield, you are immune to interruptions, which is good for her because she is standing still, you know, and she needs to prepare for her attack. She doesn't want to be knocked back or anything. Some of her skills have the effect of Holy Sword, and Holy Sword is going to be that thing of hers where after using a skill, combo charge is triggered. So she'll prepare for one turn and trigger the same skill again. So that's what Holy Sword is. Holy Sword Resonance can be obtained in the following situations. At the end of her action, she'll gain one layer of resonance for every 25% of health in physical shield value. So for every 25% of your physical shields, you're going to get one stack. So you want to get her physical shields up to the max so that you can get holy resonance stacks quick. Each time you gain a shield, you gain one layer as well. So I guess Farlin can help her just to get that stacks up, not just the shields. When attacking with combo charge, physical attack is increased by 5% before attacking with the Holy Sword skill. Additionally, apply magic defense down 2 and speed down 2 to the target for 2 turns. That is kind of huge for her. The magic defense down 2 is really good there. So the Holy Sword Resonance up to 8 stacks you can get. 5 stack. When 5 stacks are reached, the preparation phase for her combo is skipped and 5 stacks are consumed. So we want to get 5 stacks so that she can skip that preparation phase. What's going to change at 2 stars? When you attack with the combo, your physical attack is increased by 10%. So it goes from 5% to 10%. Restore 1 energy at the start of the battle. So she can start off the battle with 4 energy. Probably allowing her to use like an ultimate skill or something on the first turn. Before attacking with Holy Sword skill, additionally apply magic down 2. That's the same. At 3 stars, you increase your movement by 1 tile. Is that all? Yeah, you increase your movement 1 tile and it looks like you get vulnerability 1 to the target. At 4 stars. So at 4 stars, the effect is improved to increase physical attack by 15% when you're doing the combo. You restore 2 energy at the start of the battle. Is that going to be at the battle or turn? Probably the battle, I guess. Before attacking, apply magic defense 2. And vulnerability 2 comes in at 4 stars as well. What's happening at 5 stars? Physical attack stays the same there. 15%. Everything's the same. This last sentence changes here. When attacking a target with lower speed or speed, the critical hit rate and critical hit damage are increased by 15%. I think what they mean is if the enemies have speed down, or if their speed is slower than yours, you get this extra crit hit chance and the crit damage by 15%. I don't know. That's actually, if that's all you're getting here, I don't think 5 stars is worth it for her. But that's not a bad thing, you know. So many units, you have to get them to 5 stars. It's good if there's units that you don't actually have to push all the way to 5 stars. But 4 stars seems really good. Okay, so I think this is her initial skill. 3 energy, no cooldown. The Full Moon Slash. 60% AoE damage before attacking. Attack up 2. Crit hit up 2. So she's going to be doing lots of crits. Shield regeneration 2 for 2 turns. Subordinate or auxiliary passive. Can climb over friendly forces, enemies, neutral characters and objects. While possessing a shield, damage taken is reduced 30%. Each time an enemy exists within 3 tiles of the player range, the player will receive damage. Okay, not sure what they're saying there. At a rank 1, I'll go over these in-game later. I think that's the crit command aura thing. And then you have the resolve skill as well at a rank 1. I didn't actually translate that. They already translated. We know about these. So at rank 3 on the left side we have Knight's Oath. 4 turn cooldown for this one. Sport Instant grants all allies within 3 tiles A physical shield equal to 100% of their health for 1 turn. Okay, so that was a, you know, a full shield she gave her allies, but it was for only 1 turn. I don't think it's too broken if it's just for 1 turn. If the above ally belongs to the Knights Alliance, the Union, gain move up 1, speed up 2, that's nice. Attack up 2 for 2 turns. If it is a friendly army, all its skills are increased. Let me just retranslate that. So, if the team belongs to the Union, reduce the cooldown of all their skills by 1 turn. That's nuts. The status inflicted by the skill lasts for additional 1 turn. Not quite sure what status they're talking about there. If it's the speed and things that's going to last for another turn for Union members, we'll check it out. For the skill on the right, Holy Sword, Skywrath, Meteor. Physical damage, Holy Sword deals 130% area damage to all enemies in a 3x5 area. For each additional enemy hit, the skill multiplier is reduced by 10% to a minimum of 90%. Before attacking the spell, 2 buffs, apply attribute buff and move 1 to the target for 2 turns. Translation's really confusing me here. The repel, then repel the first enemy in each column in the 3x4x1 task. So you knock back the enemy in the first row there. For her reaction on the left there, she's got this flowing sword wall. After being actively attacked, gain a physical shield equal to 25% of your HP. Can be triggered up to 2 times per turn. The one on the right is going to be a generic kind of skill. Rank 7, the one on the left, another support, instant place Knight's Banner, another flag on the target space. That auxiliary passive effect, when you are under any normal aura that increases attack or defense, your critical hit rate increases by 15%. Right, so the Knight's Banner is going to increase the attack and defense of all allies within 5 tiles by 10%, and the flag disappears after time. When attacked by allies, it immediately disappears and the aura effect is transferred to the attacker for 2 turns. Wow. Does this mean you want to destroy your flag with your allies? I mean, it depends. Maybe if you want to reposition the aura onto Selena. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, so this is gonna give us the increase in attack and defense, and if you have an increase in attack and defense, then it's also going to give you the extra crit chance. So you need to have a normal aura for that. They refer to a normal aura as an aura that excludes leadership auras. So yeah, if you place a flag, you get a certain kind of aura from that. So that's considered an aura, I think. On the right side, Holy Sword Inscription. This is the decision skill. You can choose crystal, energy, sword pattern, etc. Also with an attachment or auxiliary passive, when you have any sword pattern, the critical hit rate increases by 15%. So the first decision is you can restore energy and accelerate skill cycle. I can't remember what that was referring to again. The other one is you improve the power of your combo charge. I think this one means you can execute your combo immediately. You don't have to wait for the preparation turn. And the other one is going to be you can repeatedly do your combo. That's when she just keeps doing like so many of those combos straight after each other. For a normal basic attack, she's got the Holy Judge. Normal attack, Holy Sword. Deals 45% damage to all enemies within 1 tile of the target location. And increases the damage to the central target by additional 30%. So it's an AoE and kind of a single target attack as well. Nice that it's range, or even some height range there. For rank 13, we'll check that out later. I think it's some generic skills up there. Now, I also got 1 copy of this to show you. This is going to be her Astral weapon, the Lone Star who keeps the oath. So increase magic damage by 6%, increase physical shield by an additional 3% for every 25% of HP. After attacking with a skill that requires preparation, gain a physical shield of 25% of your health with a 3-turn cooldown. And 2 stars, you can the magic damage increase by 6%. You also get after attacking, I think it just reduces the cooldown from 3 turns to 2 turns. Everything else is the same. It seems. 3 stars, magic damage increase to 8% for every 25%. For every 25% of your physical shield, you increase the, I think it's the shield value by 4%. It goes up a little bit there. Is that all that changes there? 3 stars, 4 stars. Magic damage increased 8% stays the same. 4% stays the same. Cooldown just goes down at 4 stars, it seems, to 1 turn. That's nice. Finally, at 5 stars, magic damage increased by 10%. And then for every 25% of your health, you can increase your shields by additional 5%. Rough translation, really tough one. But yeah, you can see that you get 1 star, the 6% there. For every 25% of your health, you're going to get extra 3% shields, I think it is. After using preparation skill, you get 25% shield there. Cooldown just goes down here. 3 stars, increase magic damage a little bit more there. You get 4% extra to your shields there. 3 stars. 4 stars, you just get the cooldown to 1 turns, and then 5 stars, a little bit of an increase in the magic damage there. The shield value can increase that 5% there. So looking at this, I don't think you have to push this to 5 stars if you're on a budget. Even 1 stars kind of makes sense because you get the 5% of your HP into a physical shield at 5 stars, but at 1 stars you get 3%, so it's just a 2% difference there, and you still get the 25% shield. Plus you get the 6% magic increase in magic damage, which is only 8% at 5 stars anyway. The big difference would be that the cooldown of 3 turns, yeah? If we can bring that down to even 2 stars, if you every 2 turns, you know, you can get that extra physical shields whenever you're doing a preparation skill. And I think 2 stars is even enough if you're on a budget. But yeah, that's what I think. Unless I'm underestimating this value of this 4% and the 5%, you know, value that you can convert from your HP into shields. So yeah, that's gonna be Selena's skills. At rank 1, we know you just get these skills. We do know about these already. I don't need to translate these. And then, so yeah, we get these different skills here. I'm gonna take my time and build a... I think I may have to Castalia somewhere there. And then, yeah, I'm gonna be going live later today, so stay tuned for that. And then we can take a look at it in some more action as well. The reaction on the right is gonna be this hardening one. And I don't think it's worth going for that flag. Or maybe it could be. We'll see. Basic attacks is an easy one. You can go for the one on the left there. I mean, that's not too bad. And then the rank 13, there wasn't much to show you guys. It's just this aura and the passive. And then for her rank 13, I don't think this one is worth going for. When unharmed, damage is increased by 4% and damage taken is reduced by 4%. I mean, maybe she'll be unharmed a lot if she's constantly having shields. Yeah, it just goes up 8% and 12% over there. I feel like she's gonna need to get a unique ascension skill if you wanna go for that one, maybe. But that would be so far down the line anyway. Yeah, guys, so that's Selena. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you found it useful. Like a lot of you guys, I just love the design. I love the whole theme of this unit. Still a ways away, but it's still cool to take a look at and prepare. Anyway, take care, guys, and I'll see you later.